From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yes, welcome to it. Here we are. He's Roz, Mocha, Dan Mori's here, Maria's here, Shem, a.k.a. Cheesecake, is here as well.
This is a very special show today. So if you remember yesterday during the DM Deep Dive, we had a question that came in and said, hey, when did Mocha decide to turn heel? Was it before or after The Rock did? And you took great offense to that.
Of course.
And we laid out a whole laundry list of times that very, very much corroborate what this guy feels, which is that you've turned heel. You are far more negative than you ever have been.
I'm the most positive in the room.
No.
Always, every single day.
Zero.
Those examples you guys were trying to give, vaguely remember.
So today we decided, or you decided, that you were
I
gonna,
decided?
Yes, you were going to go a whole show, you were going to go a whole show without being negative, without saying one bad thing about anyone or anything. And
love it.
You love it?
I love it.
You do, huh? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be great.
Shem, you think he's going to be able to do it?
I have no faith whatsoever.
Okay. Maria, do you think he's going to be able to do it?
No.
Okay.
Maria!
Sorry, I don't.
Where's Dammit Maury? Oh, there he is. What? Maury, what are you wearing today?
I thought I would dress a little fashionable with my overalls.
Maury's wearing, it looks like black overalls.
Come out here, Maury.
And like a brand new white t-shirt that,
oh, that looks great.
wow, Dickies, huh?
Oh, that looks great. Doesn't it look great, Mocha?
That you look so incredibly handsome today.
Handsome.
Yeah, that outfit looks amazing on you. You look
overalls at work, huh?
Yeah, brand new too.
Bold
Look at that.
choice, Maury.
Can you question?
Yes.
What size is that? The overalls, Maury?
30-30.
30-30.
A 30-30.
Yep.
Yep. Fits you well.
Yep. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that, Mocha?
I think that I like the cleanliness of the shirt.
Yes.
I like the creases that are all over.
Maury, can you do me a favor? Can you try it without the shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Without the shirt?
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah. Like classic overall look, right? Like chain gang sort of overall. Okay. Yeah. This is the classic way to wear overalls.
Here, come over here, Maury.
Overall.
Let Maury and Maria.
Overalls without a
Let Shem
shirt.
and Maria see
Okay.
what I am looking at right now.
Yeah. Thoughts, Mocha? Thoughts?
Yeah, it's an interesting look.
Yeah.
I think that it's
Do you want to
Brave.
pull on my straps?
Brave.
No, it's very brave. Let me
Yeah.
fix this one over here. This is a little
Okay.
a little twisted, but
Yeah.
I think
This one's twisted, too.
that one's okay.
What do you think, Mocha?
I think it suits you.
Yes.
Very,
Okay.
very well.
All right.
I think Matthew will be very supportive when he gets home.
Really?
And if he isn't,
Yeah?
he's more than welcome to call me and I can tell him.
You'll set him straight?
Yeah, all the positivity that I see here.
Okay.
The most important thing is, Damon
Yeah.
Moore, do you feel good wearing all
I
of
feel
this?
very straight.
You feel straight. No, but does it make you feel good?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And that's all.
There we go.
That's all we could ask for,
Oh,
buddy.
arm around it.
That's all we could ask for, buddy.
Look at that.
Right? That's all we. That's a lot of hair over on this shoulder, pal.
However, that hair is
very soft.
Thank you. Okay. This is going to be a great show.
Wow, I can't wait, guys.
This is going to be a great show.
I feel amazing.
So all day Mocha has to be positive because the fans have realized that not that long ago Mocha turned heel.
Yeah.
So it is only positive for Mocha, right?
Of
all day.
course.
All day.
It's going to be a beautiful day, guys.
God.
So beautiful. That was a lot of hair, though.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Glorious day, glorious day. Everyone's here. We're all in a great mood.
Yeah.
He's Roz. I'm Mocha. Maria's here. Shem, a.k.a. Cheesecake, is here. Damn it, Maury is here.
Glorious day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How's it going so far, Mocha, on the being
Man,
nice
I
all
got zero
day?
complaints. I got so much sleep last night.
Yeah.
It was great. You know, after I think you and Shem were the last people I texted last night.
Yeah.
And it was early.
I didn't get a text.
I got a text. I got a text from Mocha.
7:03 p.m. Right? That was the last time I texted you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
My eyes shut immediately as soon as I put my phone on my charger.
Yeah. And that was it?
And lights out.
Wow.
Lights out.
And you woke up this morning smiling?
Bro, I even woke up later than normal. I woke up at, I'm usually here at 3:30.
It's really interesting
and I woke
because,
up at 3:30
because when it's late, like when it starts to get late at night and I look at my phone and I see your name, I always think something's wrong.
Why?
Because I never get a text from you late at night. Never do I get a text from I don't get a text from you ever past 4 p.m.
Yeah, no. I usually...
Never does your name pop up on my phone past 4 p.m.
Facts.
Ever. Yeah. So I always assume something's wrong. You're just happy, right? You're just happy. You couldn't sleep because you're so happy?
Yeah.
Because your positivity keeping you up at night?
I was laying there, looking up at the ceiling, big smile on my face. I was like, yo, let me text the guys real quick. Right?
Is that what that was?
Got that task out of the way, and I was like, sleep. Eyes closed, out like a light. I had like a great peaceful sleep, like no night terrors, didn't wake up.
Nothing. If you missed it, if you're just joining us, somebody had said yesterday that when they were inquiring about when Mocha turned heel, which in wrestling terms, that means when he turned into a bad guy, right? Because he's been very negative, very snippy, very. I don't even know.
Where you get that from, though?
I think people just listen to the show and they can get that. So the challenge today was, can Mocha go the whole day with being just super positive and nice and not saying one bad thing about anyone or anything? Right? That's a challenge. And if you want to get in on this, if you observe anything that you want to comment on, just shoot us a text. Let us know how you feel Mocha's doing.
Please do.
Yeah. Okay.
All texts welcome.
Yeah.
Good or bad.
Really, huh?
I'll address them all.
Really?
Yeah.
You will. You'll
Let me text.
Like this one here. Everything is all right with Mocha.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Scully says, I hope this is the one and only day nice guy Mocha's here. Oh, wow. I don't like it. Make me rethink who my favorite choice is right now. You know what, Scully?
Yeah.
That's your opinion, and that's okay.
Hearing Mocha try to hold it together to be nice is like Batman trying not to be brooding.
Brooding.
You know what, Maury? Everyone makes mistakes.
Oh!
That's okay. The word is brooding, not brooding.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Damn. I'm kind of liking this.
This is weird.
Yeah, because you can tell all the times when, you know what, I think that when Mocha takes a pause and then smiles before he says something, you know, that in any other day.
Question.
Yes, Maria, go ahead.
Is he allowed to say any "that's what she said" jokes today? Because that's a fine line. Because sometimes those are also disses.
Yes,
Do you know what we mean
That's
here?
true. Yep, that's true.
I say no. Let's really make it a day.
Let's go with that.
Might be really hard for him.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
You know?
To get a grasp on that.
I know. I listen. I know he's going to try and go the whole day, but I think he's going to slip one in.
I think so too. Yeah. It's going to be really, really, really rough. But hang in there, man.
Yeah.
We've got your back.
Yeah. Okay.
From the back, huh?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say that.
No. What are you doing?
Whoa.
Nothing.
What are you
I
doing?
didn't
say go hard or go
okay.
home.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You got this.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great day, guys.
Yeah. This is a heavy load to carry, but you got this.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Believe you, man. Just keep your mind open. You got this.
Don't worry about it. You got it.
Just push a button.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So today is the day.
Beautiful day, by the way.
It is. How's everybody feeling Mocha's positivity?
It's radiating.
Yes?
Yeah, it's really radiating.
Okay. If you remember yesterday on the DM Deep Dive, Adam wrote in, a fan of the Roz and Mocha Show, Flaming Romo, and he said, when did Mocha decide to turn heel? Was it before or after The Rock did? Because the perception is that Mocha has become a villain on the show.
I'm not, though.
Because for years, and I said this, I even said this on the docuseries that we did, where I was like, I don't know how I got the reputation for being the asshole, where Mocha's a far bigger asshole. than I am.
Well, I'm not, though.
Right? And always, because I said I've seen the heel for years, and I don't know how you managed to trick people, fool people all these years, but it's been there. It's been under the surface, I would say.
I've always been the nice guy, remain to be the nice guy.
Okay, this is where I think we're going to break you. I'm going to send a video to the group chat real quick.
Okay.
So the other day, I was looking in Maury's studio, and Maury was in there just like flailing his arms around and everything else.
Yeah.
And you'll see the video in a second. He was in there flailing his arms around, and I was like, what in the hell is going on? So I filmed him flailing his arms around. Right?
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Right?
Are you guys watching this?
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
I don't know, like it's a funny video.
Okay.
Because I don't understand what's going on.
Okay. So I do.
Okay.
Because Maury was in there recording something, because Maury reads a bunch of commercials and usually there's great outtakes for them, right?
Yeah.
So Maury was in there. I found the audio for Maury's commercial that he was reading because he saved it and I went in and grabbed it before he deleted it.
Okay.
Oh no.
It looks like he's doing a cabaret performance.
Thank you, Maria.
Sorry.
Very, like his hands are like incredible.
You're very animated, and the look on your face, you are very, very serious.
Yes.
Like you almost look angry.
Yes. So Mocha, on a day of positivity where you can't say anything bad about anyone, I would like to play the audio that Maury was actually recording in there.
Okay.
Okay, here goes.
Maury Sherman. Tackling bladder leaks? It's no problem with ultra-thin Depend Shields.
Hold on. We got to do this today? We got to do this today? We can't say this for tomorrow?
No,
please. I'm
No.
begging you. I'm begging you. Ross, can we please?
We're doing this
Can we please
today?
say this for tomorrow?
No, we're doing this today and we're doing it now.
Maury Sherman. Tackling bladder leaks? It's no problem with ultra-thin Depend Shields. It's just like wearing a cup, but instead of footballs or cleats, it protects against drips and leaks. Just peel off the sticker and put it here and forget about it. So don't fumble your leak problems. Stay dry with Depend.
Oh my God.
Tackling bladder leaks is no problem with ultra-thin Depend Shields. It's just like wearing a cup, but instead of footballs or cleats, it protects against drips and leaks. Just peel off the sticker and put it here and forget about it. So don't fumble your leak problems. Stay dry with Depend.
Thoughts, Mocha?
Couple of notes.
Yes?
Couple of notes.
Yeah.
I love that you're so passionate about the product, Maury.
Okay.
I love that you gave it your all with these two takes that you did. I think that the read could have been a little bit slower.
Oh, hang on.
But I think you did a wonderful job. And if I were the booking agent for this product, I would probably say, damn it, Maury, you got the gig.
Does it not sound like Maury's going to kill you with a diaper?
Maury Sherman. Tackling bladder leaks?
You know what I
It's
mean?
no problem with ultra-thin Depend Shields. It's just like wearing a cup, but instead of footballs or cleats, it protects against drips and leaks.
You could soak a lot of chloroform up in one of those and sneak up behind somebody, eh, Mo?
Or you...
Caught himself, though.
Oh, thank you, Maria. Thank you.
Or
Mocha has to be nice all day today, by the way, everybody.
Or you could just accept the fact that that's the way Maury read for the product. And put a different spin on it.
Right.
And show that he's a guy that is serious about his work.
Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to play this all again tomorrow.
I have 10 more things I like to play him today. Just peel off the sticker and put it here and forget about it. So don't fumble your leak problems. Stay dry with Depend.
Yeah, that's a great read, damn it, Maury. You did amazing. I'm so proud of you, bro.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So all day today, it came up yesterday that a fan had questioned whether or not Mocha had turned heel, meaning turned into a bad guy, a villain, because the negativity that he seems to exude every single day. And Mocha used to be the most positive guy on the show, and now he's gone very negative. He's the villain now.
I don't see it.
So he's trying his best all day to be nice, kind, do the right thing.
He's sweating.
We got a text here I want to read to you quickly, Mocha, if I could have your full attention.
Yeah, of course.
It says, since Mocha has to be nice all day, I think you should follow Maury on all socials and even like some of his posts.
That would be a first.
That would be very nice if you were to do that. Because you don't follow Maury. Why don't you follow Maury?
No. Correction.
Yeah?
He blocked Maury.
Oh, yeah. Why did you block Maury?
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
So then it couldn't have been that bad or a good enough reason. So why don't you go ahead and unblock him and give him a follow? Especially on which one, Maury? Which is the priority for you?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram?
Why don't you grab your phone and go to Instagram real quick?
Yeah.
Hand me your phone.
Yeah.
You do not get my phone, sir.
Oh, I wonder.
No, there's nothing. Okay, hold on. So now I got to go. Where do I go to? Oh, okay, blocked.
Yeah. And maybe like a few of the posts too.
Can I tell you which ones to like?
Yeah, we'll get there.
You can always comment too, saying great photo.
Yeah, that's a
great
good
reel.
one.
Thank you, Maria.
I got you, don't worry.
Oh, Maria. Good one. Okay, so
thanks, Maria.
I got you.
Where are you in this stage right now?
Okay, so unblock Damn It Maury.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Follow back, I believe.
No, I can't follow him because I was
Oh, that's
blocked.
right.
Yeah, Maury can't do anything right now. His
Right.
hands are tied.
Right.
Damn It Maury.
Damn
Okay.
It, Maury. Yeah.
Follow. Done. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Go
Hold
to
on.
the fine. Go to
Hold
a
on, I need
post.
to confirm if he actually did.
Yeah. Go to a post.
Okay, which one? Anyone?
Anyone.
Wow,
Yeah.
we did.
Just go to the first one.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Like.
Yeah.
This is with the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
Comment. Yeah.
Go Jays.
No.
What?
Go Jays. That's fine. Good
Yeah.
job, Maury. Why not something like that?
Okay, here we go. Good job at Damn It Maury.
And then
There
say
you go.
big fan at the end
Yeah.
with an exclamation
Great
point.
to have
There you go.
you on the team. And what was it?
Big fan.
Big fan.
Heart emoji.
Yeah. Oh,
Heart emoji.
thank you.
Yes.
Okay, anything
now
else?
that-
I just sent. Okay,
Now
there you go.
now that that's out of the way, so congratulations, Mocha. You were
Hey.
very successful on that. Because you've been so great. We had something that we wanted to produce for you as a way to say thank you for giving it your best. You're almost out of the woods. You have like maybe 90 minutes left in this show of just being nice, right? So I know how difficult that was to follow Maury. So we wanted to
Not
give you
difficult at all.
Okay. So we just wanted to play you this, right? No reaction needed, Mocha, because all you got to do today is just sit back and be kind.
I'm about to flame you, son. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Even if you could, you wouldn't dare. You call me pork tart, little man? A lot of big talk from Mr. Tiny Hands. Need I remind you of who I am? You're a loser. I'm the bowling champ. So crawl along, boy. Listen to me while I give your old ass this reality. You are not young. You are mad old. You're an NC-wincy little man troll. I don't like your hats and I don't like your style. Your face bothers me and I don't like your smile. I don't like the way that you walk into rooms. You just get in my way. I would trip over you. I don't like your voice, yeah, it is overrated. If I were a listener, I would change the station. I don't like the way that you flex about shoes for someone who wears size 6. Man, how dare you? Mocha, guess what? The Rock is a lame. He is not your friend. He thinks you're a pain. You will now out-rap me. You just aren't that good. Time to hang up that pen, boy. You probably should. You did all of this to yourself, boy. Stepping in the ring with Shamroy. Take off that hat. What you hiding? A millennial? You lying. Here's something I never thought I'd say. Can't believe this, man. There's no way. It's that voice of yours. It's nasty. All because of you. Now I hate Fridays. Hey, Mocha. Let me whisper to ya. I got a message for ya that'll make it clear. So listen closely. I hope you get it, man. I warn you in a way that you can understand. Oompa loompa dippity-doo. Crossing Shemmy, it won't go well for you. Oompa loompa dippity-dee. Mess with someone your height. Don't go mess with Shemmy. Cheesecake, I ate you up. Tap out, Mocha, you better give up. Settle this beef, man. Let's do it like man. Don't come for me, boy, or we'll do this again.
How'd you feel about that? How'd you feel about that?
Yeah, that was something all right. That was something all right. Can I say, it's not negative to say that, I just can't wait for tomorrow's show.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Podcast.
Hey, is this Melissa?
Yeah, hello.
Hey, it's Roz and Mocha. So good to have you on the show today.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mocha's doing his absolute best to just be nice today.
I'm always nice. This is the thing, though, guys.
Okay. Melissa, what do you want to say?
Well, I just got to know, why is Mocha so rude? And do you think he might be the rudest one on the show to the fans?
Oh, interesting.
Because I know it's not Roz. He's just a chill guy.
Interesting.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
What is this based on, Melissa?
I heard how rude you were to that guy.
Yeah.
What guy?
Interesting.
At the place with the takeout food.
Yeah.
Oh, at the mall when I was getting coffee?
Yeah.
No, but we had established, like, he just came up and he said, hey, Roz and Mocha.
You were rude, is what
and
he
then,
said.
And then I was like,
I can sum it up. He said you were rude.
No, I know, but like the conversation didn't go the way he thought because he just kind of like left me standing there, like without carrying on the conversation. At that point, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well, not be rude is.
Why wasn't rude though?
Well, I mean, he really felt like you were rude.
Okay,
you're ramping up. Don't get rude now.
I know exactly, Shem. He's blaming the guy,
Blaming the
right?
guy? He's not
Blaming
even
the fan.
I'm not blaming
himself,
any.
man.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
thank
Melissa,
you.
Are there other examples that you could give?
Don't put it all on her. Answer the question.
No, that's
Just
true.
answer the question.
I'm not.
Answer
that's rude.
Just answer the question. Why not answer the question? That probably is one of the rudest things somebody can do is be asked a simple question and then all you do is fire back questions to make like her question her own reasoning for asking that question.
I'm uncomfortable right now.
Thank you very much. Maria looks uncomfortable. Maury always looks sort of uncomfortable.
Yeah, true.
Shem?
He does?
Shem?
I never noticed.
Okay, so what was your question, Melissa?
It says, why is Mocha so rude? And do you think he might be the rudest one on the show to the fans?
Right.
If not, who is?
Right.
May I?
So,
say something?
Mocha, in your opinion,
yes.
Who do you think, go down the list of who do you think the rudest is on the show?
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Rudest on the show.
Yeah. Starting at the least rude to the most rude.
Oh, the least?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Cheesecake or Maria are rude whatsoever.
But we're ranking most. The question was rank the list of the people who are the rudest on the show.
Okay, so
Not
from
on the show,
least-
to the listeners.
Yeah.
Least to most.
Yeah.
It would go Maria,
Right.
Cheesecake, Damn It Maury, and then you, Roz.
And where do you fall?
Oh, okay. So it would go Maria, me,
Okay.
Cheesecake, Damn It Maury, Roz.
And I'm the
Rudest.
See what you did right there?
What?
You just broke it. You just broke the rule.
What rule?
Putting me at number one?
Uh-huh.
That is highly rude.
That's so
That
rude.
is so that is so mean.
Yeah.
You
Trick
just
me.
ranked me as the rudest person on the show?
You
Do
also
know how
accused him of being mean.
Thank you.
Roz, are you okay?
What?
Thank you.
No, guys, I wasn't rude.
Roz, are you okay,
asked me a
man?
question,
I
just
may
answer
not
honestly.
be. No.
Do you want to try again?
No. What's your rule for today?
To be nice.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Can I change my answer?
You could try.
I don't think anybody on the show is
No,
rude.
rank them. The question is rank them. Rank them.
You don't have to lie
You can do
either.
that.
Jeez.
You don't have to lie.
Okay.
Rank the rudest people on the show right now. From least rude to most rude.
Okay. Maria, Shem, Damn It Maury, Roz, me.
There we go. That's the list. Right there. That's the list.
Well done. He understood the assignment.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you, Mocha.
Very.
Thanks, guys.
Huge
man.
step. Huge step.
Anyway, Melissa, dare I ask between Roz and Mocha who your favorite is?
Can I do something crazy?
No.
Even though I know what's going to happen if I say it?
Oh, yeah, because if you say somebody that's not us, Mocha usually hangs up on you.
Let's see what happens.
I'm so excited. It's Maury. I love Maury.
You know what, Melissa? We all
Greatest day
do.
ever.
We all do. All right. Thanks, Melissa. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
You know what? Have a beautiful day.
Oh my God, you too. Thank you so much.
I will. You're welcome.
You're still rude.
Oh, look at that. Her phone disconnected.
Wow. Mary was a shark, huh?
Her name's Melissa.
Oh.
Hey, come on now. Don't be rude. He just made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
Gosh.
Yeah, thanks, Mary.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I love that Chappell Roan song, Pink Pony Club. Oh, so good.
Chappell Roan's nuts because oftentimes when you're sort of singer-songwriter, you become a pop star, when they put you on stage, It's all about them, right? Like it's all about her and who the artist is, and the band is whatever. Sometimes they don't even have a band; they just sort of go out of the band is not really doing what bands do. But Chappell Roan put together, like if you've ever seen her live, any of her videos, her band is amazing. And when they do that song Pink Pony Club live, it's way harder than it is on the like album radio version.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, like her band is incredible. I think it's all women too, and her guitar player is wild.
I think we saw it at a recent award show,
like Grammys. So good. Yeah, I don't know if they did their full thing at but there's so many videos out there of them doing Pink Pony Club where like it's a guitar song, like it's really a guitar rock song when they do it live.
This is from Amazon.
Just how sneaky is Mark Carney?
But it's got to be very sneaky.
That's my YouTube ad.
He snuck right in there. He snuck onto the show.
Look at this.
Sneaky Mark Carney.
He snuck onto the show.
Carney wins. Canada loses.
Oh. Sorry, Chappell.
It means you get roped up into this. And guess what? I still ain't never paid for YouTube.
Is this live?
Yeah, this is from Amazon Music.
Oh, no, I don't know. You need like a show.
No, this is like a live, it's called the City Session. And there's like a crowd here and everything.
Her voice is amazing.
Oh, it's right?
So like, just so good.
There's so many videos out there, too, of her playing in like a high school parking lot with like a piano. This song. And you can see the evolution of this song. Like she wrote it when she was so young. And then you see her like just like alone in a mall with like her piano playing it. Right?
Oh, I love when an artist can do what they do on an album live and it sounds even better.
But this is way more of a rock song.
Oh, I love this. Oh my God, this is so good. Hold on, let me get to the guitar. Oh, hold on. I like when the crowd sings too. Oh, so good.
Right?
Okay, let me get to the guitar.
No, leave this part. Wait.
Look at that.
This
crowd is so into it.
When she does it live, it's a rock song, right?
Oh my God, it sounds so good.
Yeah, it's much different.
I love that it's about a real fight. Get to the Guitar Hero part. Yes!
Yeah, our guitar player's great.
Holy, she's good.
Wow.
That's so good, right, guys?
Yeah, her band is amazing. She put together a really, really, really good band.
Slap at the bass. Is that what that is? Appropriate? No.
Yeah, sure. Of course it is.
Yeah, slap at the bass. Yo, that's amazing. I love it.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Here we go. Mans aren't ready yet.
Y'all good?
Nope. Haven't logged into my Zoom account.
I'm doing that exactly right now, too.
Oh, let's see.
I can't see anybody right now.
Everyone's here.
Not
Maria, you're
logged
there.
in.
Maria, you're there. Tim,
Mine's still logging in.
Cheesecake, you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Look at us.
I don't know what
Well
happened
prepared.
today. Yeah. There was snow in my car this morning.
I know. Like, I got outside today. I was like, what's up with this?
Actually, the roads were really bad. I don't know about you, Mocha, but like coming from Aurora, I was sliding everywhere.
Yo, it was
bad.
nuts.
Was it?
Yeah. I was not expecting as much snow. And yesterday, I just like finally took apart the skating rink in the backyard.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, took everything out.
What a
drained
pain
the
in the
water
ass
and
that is. Is that a pain in the ass? It sounds like a pain in the ass.
It took I don't know. I drained the water on Saturday.
Yeah.
Left it overnight to dry out. And then took it apart yesterday. I was like,
But what do you have to take apart? How much? Like
The boards.
The boards.
Mm-hmm.
And where do
And
you put
then
all that?
I have like a shed all the way in the backyard.
So then you got to hump it all the way down to.
Yeah.
God.
You have to do what?
You got to hump it. You got to drag it. Bring it.
Oh.
What's the matter with you?
Well, I never heard that term.
Yeah,
before.
neither have I.
Me neither. but I'm just going along with it.
Yeah, okay. It's a thing, guys.
And then the tarp that we use, or the liner, right? Normally what people do, because you have to cut it a specific size.
Right.
So I cut a little extra.
Yeah, that's what I like to do, leave a little extra.
So I just like folded it up so I keep it for next year.
Tell me about it. Wow. It's the story of my life. So no more rinks. So now you're back to, what was it on the basketball court? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
All right, and then it snows. You get the basketball court already and it snows.
And it friggin' snows.
Yeah, no, I don't even know. I was at my mom's yesterday. It was her husband Kevin's birthday. So I had, my mom made like little, you know what's dangerous, right? Like, if I have a burger, I'll have a burger, right? I'll have a burger. It's fine. But when somebody makes mini burgers or sliders, right? Like, I don't know when to stop.
Sure. Manageable. That's why.
Yeah. I don't know when to stop. I have too many of them.
Like, is like the size of 4 sliders the equivalent of like 1 burger?
Or is it 5? Realistically, it's probably 2.5.
And it depends on when you traditionally make homemade burgers, how thick you make them.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
Are you doing like smash style? Or
no, they were pretty thick.
Or are you doing like quarter pounder style?
They were like little balls almost, right? Like almost like they weren't like quite meatballs. Like they were a little bit flattened, but they were thick sliders, right? And the problem with
like a meatloaf slider.
Yes. Oof. Yes. And I don't know when to stop.
I'm gonna say like 4.
I had 5. Right? I had 5.
And what size? What fiaxins?
Oh, she had like, it was weird, but I was just like okay with it. She had sliders and baked potatoes. Oh, right?
Bro, that's so heavy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like sliders and baked potatoes and like all sorts of hot sauce. And then I'm like, I missed the chip table. So I'm like, let me have
Did she serve dessert?
I don't eat dessert, so I'm good with that.
No. Oh, okay. But
right?
what did she serve?
Oh, it was birthday cake because it was Kevin's birthday.
What kind of?
I don't even know. It looked chocolate to me.
Like?
Chocolate. It looked chocolate to me.
But was it chocolate like
it was
frosting? But like it was like a vanilla cake?
No. It was chocolate.
Oh, Kev just likes chocolate on chocolate.
Yeah, it was chocolate on chocolate, right? So I had that yesterday, and then like 5 sliders at 1:00 in the afternoon feels great.
Yeah.
5 sliders at 5:30 when you've had them at 1 is a brick. Right? Like,
so did you eat dinner?
I did not eat dinner.
Of course not.
I didn't.
No.
I ate at 1:00. I had 5 sliders and a couple baked potatoes and a bag of chips. And I was like, I can't do any more.
What kind of chips?
I can't do salt and vinegar.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, I can't do it. But again, okay, just like the sliders, like everything was mini. I felt like a giant at my mother's house yesterday, right? Yeah. Cupcakes were mini. Everything was mini. So the bags of chips she had were like the Halloween size. Again, I don't know when to stop with those.
She's the lady who shops at Costco. I love it.
Yes. I don't know when to stop with those. Do you have one bag?
Miss Vicky's?
No.
Oh.
Lay's, which are my favorite. Like, when do you stop?
Okay.
How many bags?
I'm going to say like 7 maybe of those bags is the equivalent of 1 full bag.
No, I would say way less than 7.
Those mini bags?
Yeah, because those big bags are half empty. Yeah.
They're half empty. It's all air.
So what are we saying, 5?
I thought I was going to go 1 bag per slider.
Okay.
Right. I stopped at 4.
Okay.
And
almost a bag of chips.
The only reason I stopped at 4 was because I ate all the salt and vinegar and I didn't want barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Shut up, Cham.
Sorry, man.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh, I got to play these 2 Morgan Wallen songs for you. They're new. His album is called I'm the Problem, going to be out May 16th. We already heard a little bit of this when he teased it last week. It's I'm a Little Crazy.
My granddaddy ranch down in East Tennessee. I guess that's where I got my need for speed. I sell it illegal to people numbing their pain. I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane.
Yeah, man. It's good.
I keep it loaded 44.
The other one is a song called Just in Case.
All right, down.
I ain't saying that I always sleep alone. I ain't saying that I ain't met no one else. Done a little bit of midnight moving on. And I ain't saying when I do that it don't help. Leave with someone I don't know her name. Pull her real close, but I leave some space. Hey, I can forget you, girl, for good.
Good song, man.
Even though I should, I never let my heart go all the way.
Sounds good.
Yeah, dude. This could be a fire album.
Oh my God, I'm so excited to hear this album.
May 16th is when that comes out.
All right. SNL, too.
What's that, Maury?
And on SNL coming up.
Oh, yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Did I read this right that Morgan Wallen's new album has 37 songs on it?
Jesus.
It's impossible.
That's going to be a long
Nobody
concert.
can write that many good songs for one album.
Oh, I think so.
37?
He's also been working on this album for a while, too.
37.
If you finalize 37 songs, he easily wrote over 200.
Most people do. Most people do. And you still put out an album with 15 songs where like there's like maybe 7 great ones. Maybe each 37.
Song, yeah, maybe they're like 2.5 minute song.
It doesn't matter. 30. It's insanity to me. The way music is right now.
Why are you so mad?
Insanity because it pisses me off.
But you're not going to listen to the album.
It's so arrogant.
When it comes out,
37 songs. You're a genius. Okay, I get it now. That's like when Drake and when all these guys would start releasing and Morgan Wallen 40 songs on it. Please, you pick the 10 best and release a record like a normal person. Just pick 10 for God's sake.
I love that he's so passionate about it. Meanwhile, the day that album comes out in May, he ain't downloading it to listen.
Hell no!
You're not even listening to the first 3 tracks.
No!
Maybe if it was 10 songs, he'd listen.
Maybe I would.
No,
maybe
he wouldn't. There's no
maybe I
way.
would.
There's
Dude, it's
no
so
way.
arrogant. Where are the people in your organization that are like, dude, this is ridiculous?
Or they're
37
saying this is
songs
gonna
on an
make
album.
news.
No, it doesn't matter.
This builds up hype for the album.
It doesn't matter.
It's a streaming game, man.
I know. This is what I'm saying. It's padding stats, right? It's not. The music business now and artists and everything else. I'm just so over it.
You should send an
37 songs.
You want to send him an email? mwallen@gmail.com.
Yeah, I know. I did yesterday. He didn't reply. 37 songs. That's too many. Can we all agree on that?
No.
That it's arrogant? It's such a play?
You know what? It makes me interested in the album.
Really?
Yeah, because I want to hear what 37 songs on one album sounds like.
No. I think you're going to get maybe 5 real great songs.
5?
6.
No, it's Morgan Wallen. There's going to be more than 5 good songs.
But do you listen to albums as like collective art pieces now, or don't you just look at it like a playlist now? You just throw it on another playlist?
But 37 songs, okay, in like a normal artist in a normal time when music was still great, right? 37 songs is probably, like, what would we say, 10 years?
10 years.
Let's say, maybe 7 years of releasing albums, album tour, promo, 37 songs.
Yeah, depending on who it is.
Right?
Yeah.
You're telling me you came up with 10 years of great music. Please.
Look at it like a double disc.
Please. I never even liked double albums. I thought that was arrogant too.
Drake's Scorpion album had more than 30 songs.
Yeah, again, arrogant. Padding stats. Right? It's all you want. It's a numbers game, right, Shem?
All numbers game,
It's
man.
all a numbers game. You want them streaming numbers. I'm the most streamed, whatever. Yeah, because you put out 37 okay tracks.
Then he's winning.
It's not winning.
It is winning in his eyes.
No, and then they all, I'm the most streamed, I'm the most listened to, I'm the most whatever. Listen, bro. Okay? You can put out 60 songs on it. Yeah, it's going to get numbers. But what's the quality?
It's
what's
so
the quality?
funny what triggers this.
I know. It bothers me. It really bothers me.
Like, you're not a Morgan Wallen fan.
No, I'm not.
Like,
I'm not.
You've never listened to
Not
any
only
of his
that.
old album before. Okay, how about that? Name
what?
one Morgan Wallen song.
I don't know. What's the song he did about drinking?
Like all of them?
Thank you. 37 to come.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Gang, we haven't done shower thoughts in a while.
Oh, wow.
Randomness that you think about, the stuff that makes sense sometimes to only you. So here are your shower thoughts for today, okay?
Okay, yeah.
In a cornfield, spiders do make cobwebs.
Oh, wow.
That's terrible.
Why do we have earphones, earbuds, and headphones, but not headbuds? It's a good thing the commissioner never had to summon Batman on a clear night. There would be far fewer snotty-nosed kids if tissues smelled like chocolate. No, okay, this is kind of gross.
Yeah.
No one will ever truly be able to tell what the smell of snot is.
Ew.
You'd have to smell somebody else's, I think.
No, thanks.
Okay. No.
It is healthier. Okay, this one's kind of gross too.
Yeah.
It is healthier to be in an elevator with a lot of flatulence than a lot of sneezing.
That's true.
If someone gets arrested for practicing law without a license and they choose to represent themselves and they win the case, they should be given a license to practice law. The ceiling is the only thing in the house that gets touched the least but looked at the most. Kids today will never face building up the nerve to call a girl only to have a parent answer. Considering how isolated the next generation is, the future Mr. Beast challenges will be getting people to leave the house. And finally, shower thoughts, you can't juggle in space.
Can I add one?
Sure.
Whoever came up with the word dentures really missed the opportunity to call them substitutes.
That's actually pretty good. Pretty good. There you go. Shower thoughts.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I saw this great clip of Anthony Mackie on a podcast called The Pivot.
Anthony Mackie. The
Captain
new
America.
Captain America.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And he was asked about 8 Mile, the movie he did with Eminem.
Oh my God, right.
2002. And Anthony Mackie was a battle rapper. Papa Doc.
That's right.
And if you remember at the end of the movie, the last battle scene, Eminem just like destroys him. So Anthony Mackie has a story about this, but let's revisit what Eminem as B Rabbit said to Papa Doc.
But I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You in Paris? This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence. And Clarence lives at home with both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. This guy don't want to battle. He's shook. Cause ain't no such things as that play crook.
Right? So when that movie came out, like even
huge.
up to now, people
That's huge.
like people unfortunately still clown Anthony Mackie for getting dissed by Eminem, even though we all know that it was just a movie.
Yeah.
So here's Anthony Mackie being questioned and they talk about that scene.
We're doing the movie and, Eminem is just such a brilliant dude. We're on set one day and he's like, yo, it don't make sense that we beefing. I was like, right? He was like, I need something like on you. So we're talking. We talked for like 2 hours, like chilling. I'm like, all right, man, I'll see you later. I go to the casino. The next day we're shooting a battle scene. And that's why I'm standing there like, you're talking about me. You're not talking about Clarence. That has nothing to do with the character. You're an asshole, Eminem.
Hey, was that why you holding him out like this?
Right. I'm like, I won't fight this mother. I'm like, yes, my parents are still married.
I had no idea.
That's so good.
Wow.
That's amazing.
So they're just having a convo about life and growing up, and Eminem takes all that real life information to kill the character on stage.
But he really just killed Anthony Mackie.
But he just killed Anthony Mackie.
I respect it though.
God.
Poor guy.
respect
That's
it.
why you get that honest reaction from Anthony Mackie on stage where he's like, doesn't understand what's going on. It's like trying to figure out what to say and do.
Also, at that time, I don't know if you remember how awful it was for people whose name was actually Clarence.
I know.
You know, it was a rough time.
But I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You in Paris? This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence.
It hits different now that you know, right?
A real good marriage. This guy don't want to battle. He's shook. Cause ain't no such things as that play crook.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You never know what kind of kid you're going to get. And when I say that, like, when you're having a kid or you got like a new kid, everything else, especially with social media, like you watch kid videos, right? It's just what happens. And you never know if you're going to get a kid that likes to ruin things. I was fortunate enough to have a kid that never ruined anything. Mm-hmm. I had a kid that never like threw something off a counter, never did anything in a tantrum. Never took a Sharpie. I mean, she's 15 now.
I know. We're getting close to that rebellious stage.
You know, maybe
when she turns 16,
maybe we just haven't hit it yet, right?
She's going to take that spray paint can and write "F you, Dad" right on the wall.
Yeah. Aside from a couple of stickers on my laptop when I was not expecting it, I never had a kid ruin anything.
These nut stickers?
No, it was a sticker that said "I love you, Dad," and then one of a banana. She was 4.
Oh, so cute.
I want to play this clip of Cardi B because her daughter Culture, who is 6, which is right in that sweet age of ruining things. 6 is like prime destruction age. I guess Culture got a hold of a marker and one of Cardi B's $60,000 Hermes bags.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Literally spent $60,000 on this purse. Look what my daughter did to my purse. Look what my daughter did to my purse. Look what my daughter did to my purse. Look.
What did she do? Did she color the whole thing?
And it was like a crocodile skin bag too. It's a Birkin.
Wait, no, but I didn't see the photo. What did she do?
What is she drawing it more?
Oh, a little tiny heart right by the handle.
Oh.
Which, you know what? When watching it, I was like, that's not horrible.
Worse. That's almost worse.
No, but does that look nice?
Yeah, I thought it was cute.
It's a heart drawn by a 6-year-old. No, it doesn't look nice.
Like, I don't know. That's kind of
No,
sweet. Like, now you have an exclusive one of one.
The only thing Cardi B could do right now, is sell that bag as a custom with her daughter's drawing on it.
That'd be kind of fire.
Like Cardi has that ability. Yeah. She could then bring this to an auction house and say, "Hey, listen, this is the $60,000 Hermes bag, the one of one, drawn on by Cardi's 6.5-year-old Culture with the little heart."
Did you guys all see this photo?
Yeah.
It's not what I
but that is
thought.
Like Kelly.
I said tiny little heart.
Yeah, I thought when you said she drew all over the bag, I thought like she drew stuff all over the bag. It's one tiny little heart on the very top of the bag. I don't know. It looks custom, if you ask me.
No.
It's cute. It's
Once that ink starts to smudge and fade.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, not if it was a Sharpie.
No.
It looks like a pen.
Still hard no.
Yeah, it looks.
No. Still hard no. That is, you just don't. You don't.
No, I think I'd bawl my eyes out
don't.
if you get a Kelly bag and then there's pen on it.
Yeah, but also like don't. Oh God! Like you put the stuff away. I get it. Kids get into everything, right? They do. They get into everything, but like you got to not leave a $60,000 bag, and maybe it doesn't mean as much to Cardi.
You don't know that.
Yeah, but if you got a kid in the back seat, you don't throw the $60,000 bag in the back seat with the kid. Then, like, you got to be, I don't know. Maybe she's got a lot of $60,000 things in the house, and so like they mean less. I don't mean they mean less.
No, but in her world,
they're less precious, right?
Look what my daughter did to my purse.
Like, come on now.
That's not cool.
I don't know. I think it looks fine. I understand what y'all are saying, though.
No. It looks fine. Is not good.
Yeah, no.
It's now not worth anything.
Yeah.
Double. More.
Yeah, but if she decides to then go through the process of selling it with the kid's signature and all this stuff, like, no.
Like Hermes.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this
items.
question. Hold on a second. Let me ask you this question, Mocha.
Yeah.
If your dad owned something in the house that was worth $60,000 and all you did was draw a cute little heart on it when you were a kid, what would happen?
I'll bust my ass.
Right.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, Natasha, you there?
Morning, Mocha.
Natasha, welcome back to the Roz and Mocha Show. We've had Natasha on the show a couple times before, and Natasha listens to the show every day and texts into the show every single day.
Wow.
And you listen to the podcast a lot, right?
Literally every day. I listen with one AirPod in, so when it dies, I put in the next AirPod, and I'm listening to you guys constantly.
Oh, wow.
Dedication. Natasha says this. She texted in, by the way. My boyfriend and I dislikes how big of a fan I am because I talk about my Guyanese brothers, Mocha and Shem, too much. He's a tad bit jealous, but would never admit to it. I was on a few of the podcast episodes and I've been listening since I was 12 years old. I am now 27. And for the last 6 years, he's been hearing about you guys every day. I used to roll my eyes listening to Mocha talk about WWE. Ha ha ha. Now I started watching WrestleMania on Netflix and Monday Night Raw. And of course, my boyfriend and I watched the Elimination Chamber. I'm sure my boyfriend is confused whether to be happy or more annoyed.
Jesus.
So he doesn't listen to the show?
No, but I think he doesn't listen because he hears enough from me. I recap everything very well.
So do you like text it, like when you hear something on the show, whether it's the live show or the podcast, do you then text him or do you wait till you finish listening to something for the next time you guys talk so then you can give him like a recap?
I usually, when I recap for like 20 minutes straight. So it's usually all at once.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The obsession.
Wow. So you just unload on him.
Well, I'm hoping to turn him into a big fan. My dad used to hate when I listened to you guys. I used to get in trouble constantly.
Wow.
Because I wasn't allowed, because he said the show was too inappropriate, especially when I was between, I guess, like 12 and 20.
How was our show inappropriate? What did we do? Like, give me an example.
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, but I'm gonna say there is a big gap between 12 and 20.
Yeah, because then I started taking his car and listening to the radio, and then he'd get upset. Why did you change my radio station? But now he's a really big fan.
Who, your dad?
He recaps to me every day.
Oh, amazing.
My God. First of all, no father should be telling their 19-year-old daughter that something's inappropriate for them to watch or listen to. That's crazy talk.
I still hear that at 27. So.
Wow.
From your dad?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He must really be impressed by my D's Nuts jokes then lately. What do you think it's going to take for your boyfriend to independently listen to the show?
I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Don't you think, though, maybe it's better off that he doesn't listen? Because sometimes sharing something you love with somebody you love is the worst thing you can do.
No, believe me, I talk about you guys all the time. I talk about you at work. It's my friends at the gym. Everybody hears about you.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, it's like, like if you're really into something and it's your thing, right? Imagine, for instance, Mocha, right? You with wrestling, right? Imagine if Jenna decided to be like, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to share in your favorite thing because I want to be supportive. So I'm going to watch every single wrestling thing you watch, and I'm going to watch it with you. And I'm going to allow you to sort of help me into this world because I'm going to ask you a ton of questions about it while it's going on.
Bro, that would stress me out so much.
It would stress you out.
Yeah.
Right?
Big time.
Sometimes you need your own thing. Maybe we're your thing. Maybe you don't want to have him in that same world.
Yeah, Natasha, just allow us to be your side pieces,
Yeah.
okay?
No problem.
We appreciate
Dare I ask, between Roz and Mocha, who your favorite is?
Mocha!
Hey! Yo, I hope I can't wait till your boyfriend hears this part of the podcast.
Yeah. When you retell the story, make sure you tell it just like that. Your boyfriend's going to love it. And then I screamed Mocha's name.
Thanks, girl. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Bye. Mocha!
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Aussie in New Brunswick. What's up? It's Roz and Mocha.
Yes, how are you this morning?
Good, man. Is it Aussie or Aussie?
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
It's Osborne, but everybody calls me Ozzy.
There you go. Okay, Ozzy. Welcome to Roz and Mocha's Hell of a Story. When and where, Ozzy, does your Hell of a Story take place?
Apparently, it took place in Toronto around the 1960s.
And how old are you now?
I'm 68.
Okay, and so this took place in Toronto in the 1960s. What happened in the 1960s?
Apparently, I was involved in a minor accident.
Like a car accident?
Yes.
Okay.
So they say. Now, I got no recollection of this whatsoever.
Okay, so how do you even know that you were in a car accident?
Well, I was involved in a minor accident here in New Brunswick in December.
Yeah.
And the constable sent in a report that I should have a medical and a driver's test.
Because you're how old again? 85?
85 at that time. Yeah.
85 at that time. Okay, cool. And
and then I had to take a driver with me to go down for my driving test.
Yeah.
In case I failed, he would be able to drive me home.
Right.
So I went down to get my test done and was told I couldn't have a test. My license was under suspension.
Okay.
And I said, well, how can that be? He said, it's from Ontario. So I come back home and I tried to get, for 4 or 5 days, to get a hold of the people in Ontario to find out what's going on. I finally got through to Gary Anderson at the accident refund or accident, something to do with that if you have no insurance that you have to pay.
Okay.
They pay for you. Anyway, I got hold of him and he sent me information about the accident, but that's the first I've ever heard of anything that I was involved in an accident.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Ozzy, is your hell of a story that you had a suspended license for over 60 years and you had no idea?
They've never suspended my license. I was in Ontario from 1960 to 1971 when my mother passed away and left the property here for me.
Okay, so you're disputing the fact that you had a suspended license.
Yes, and I come back here and I got New Brunswick license.
And
Class 5. I got a Class 1 license here in New Brunswick. I went back out to Alberta, got my Class 5 out there.
Okay, so Ozzy, so when you have to go and get your driver's test done, because as a seniors, that's just what you have to do, and then they tell you, hey, we can't give you one because your license is suspended because of an accident you got in 1960. And was there a fine attached to that at all?
I never got a ticket. I've never got information from anybody regarding it.
But what did they say you owe them?
$4,000.
Oh my God, Ozzy!
Okay.
Please tell us you didn't pay that money.
You can buy a brand new Buick car for $4,000 in those days.
Wait, but hold on, Ozzy. You never paid that fine though, right?
I've never received a notice to pay a fine.
All right.
Okay.
Damn.
So
I've never had a problem getting a driver's license since then.
So suspended license for like 63 years plus a $4,000 tab. Damn, bro. You're never going back to Ontario, huh?
Well, there's a lawyer looking into it and getting paperwork supposedly. But I don't know what they're going to find because I got no idea what's going on.
Okay, and again for the record, Oz, do you remember other things from 1960?
Well, I remember working for McDonald Appliance Servers. I'd done major refrigeration work and everything for them
But what I mean
up until 1971.
No, but what I mean is that when they're telling you that you got in a car accident in 1960 and you don't have any recollection of that, are there other things that somebody could tell you that you did in 1960 that you would also not remember?
Oh, quite possibly.
Okay.
You know, I had a hard time remembering my last doctor's appointment, let alone 60 years ago.
Okay.
Damn, Ozzy.
Okay, I'd maybe say don't tell all this to the lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay, Ozzy, that was a hell of a story. So, Ozzy, again, in your 80s, and you went to go and get your license renewed because you're still kicking it, you're still driving, and they told you that your license was suspended because of an accident that you got in 1960. Damn. And that you didn't remember even being in an accident. Also, you owed them $4,000.
That's right.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Don't ever pay up, Ozzy, no matter what anyone says.
Yeah, fight the man.
Now, I'll give you another little point on that. I got a call from the driver's examination office here in Bathurst 2 weeks after I first went down there. And he said, forget about Ontario. He said, anything over 10 years, we don't recognize it anyway.
Oh.
Come and get your test.
Well, good luck on that, Ozzy, okay?
All right, Ozzy.
We're with you, buddy.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, man.
You too. Thanks for calling.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Toronto Blue Jays back in effect today.
Yes.
Game time, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern, by the way. Rogers Center taking on Baltimore. That's who's first up on the schedule for the next 4 days. Now, I know today's the day, it's Mocha Be Nice Day.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, every day is Mocha Be Nice Day.
Okay, sure, no problem.
On the first day of Jays baseball, I always like to go back and play the legendary performance by William Hung of Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Right.
But would that be perceived as mean? Like, is that a bad, like... I'm not making fun of the guy.
Could be.
I just like the...
You just like the what? Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Why do you play it every other year?
Because it's funny.
Okay. Why is it funny?
Because of the part where he said... Oh, I can't even play it. You know what? Let's just talk to some Blue Jays.
I can play it.
Do you want to play it?
Yeah, but you can just react accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. It's time to root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame.
'Cause why?
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you out at the old ball game.
Yeah.
Big up William Hung.
What was
Classic.
on his shopping list going there, Mocha? What did
Buy
he say?
me some peanuts.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God. They added
Yes.
new menu items
Right. I think
this
we have
year.
to say, after all these years, William Hung, by the way, this was a guy who auditioned for American Idol and then went on to become super famous.
Yeah.
Back in the day when American Idol used to have disasters audition for the show.
Didn't see it as a disaster.
Oh, you
back
didn't
then.
at all? No? Oh, okay.
He went on to make
Interesting.
albums and
yeah,
stuff, man.
He did. He
Right, he killed it.
Love William Hung.
Right?
Buy me some peanuts.
David Morey hanging out with some Blue Jays. Who did you talk to, Morey?
I talked to Davis Schneider and
Outfielder, right?
Yeah, outfielder and his roommate.
Oh, what do you mean his roommate?
They make millions of dollars?
They're roommates and Ernie.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But they live like they're roommates only when they're on the road, not like at home.
Right.
Okay.
And then
They make them share a room? My
I guess
God.
these two like to.
Oh,
They're
I
like good
guess.
friends.
Yeah.
And third baseman Ernie Clement. And David Morey with hard-hitting questions. The first day of baseball.
All right, third baseman Ernie Clement. First question is for you. Take me to the change room right now. We're back into the ballpark. How excited are you to get to use the soaps and shampoos that they provide for you again? What is it like in there? What kind of soaps and shampoos are they providing for you?
Yeah, it's amazing. The selection is incredible. Second to none. Yeah, we get the individual ones. There's a pump. There's also a pump, and then there's a couple different shampoos, a conditioner, and they mix it up. They do a nice job of giving people the option because everybody's different. Everybody's got different hair. They really treat us well. They make sure that we have unlimited supplies. Something runs out, it's already replenished.
All right, outfielder Davis Schneider. What do you say to this?
They have a classic Dove for the body wash, and then the hair and shampoo and conditioner. I forget what it is, but it's a pretty fancy one, but it's definitely not what I use at home. I just use a bar of soap on my whole body and in my hair. I'm a very old, classic, standard guy. But what they have here, it's pretty dressed up.
You know what, Roz? That's his preference, though. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The bar of soap for the hair?
Yes. Maybe that's what he likes.
Wow, that's old school.
Lather it up.
That's old
David
school.
Morey talking to Ernie Clement and Davis Schneider of the Toronto Blue Jays.
All right, fashion question for you. I need to know, why do baseball outfits, why do the pants have pockets?
The pockets are essential because what if you get hungry and you need, in the sixth inning of the game, you reach back and you just kind of pull out like a little snack. You start eating it out on the field.
Is that allowed?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have seeds. We have sunflower seeds in there. We do. There's gum you put in your pocket. You can't forget to take the gum out of your pocket before you throw it in the laundry.
All right, outfielder Davis Schneider, what do you say to this?
I got the batting gloves, they're in my pocket right now, but I put batting gloves in my back pocket, but technically you don't really need it, but I feel like it just adds an extra little area you can put all your stuff in if you're having gum or seeds or, a lot of people dip, so.
Got the chaw back there.
I had no idea.
All right, third baseman Ernie Clement, since you are a Blue Jay, let's hype up the season. Talk to the fans about how amazing this season's going to be as a Blue Jay.
Yeah,
No. As a Blue Jay.
Oh, tweet. Tweet.
Stop it.
Come
on, man.
Tweet.
Come on.
He fell for it.
Tweedledee. Tweet.
All right, Davis Schneider, your turn. What do you say?
It's going to be great.
No. As a Blue Jay.
Tweet. Tweeter make tweets, and I feel like I'm sounding like the squirrel from Emperor's New Groove. Tweets,
wow.
Tweet, and a tweet.
That sounds exciting.
Wow, the reference.
Big up to the Toronto Blue Jays. They kick off their season today against Baltimore.
There we
Go Jays, go!
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Lynn, hello. Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show.
Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Good. How long you been listening to the show for?
Oh my God, for as long as I can remember.
Oh, okay. And you're on the train right now. I can hear.
I'm in the subway station, actually. I did not get on the train yet.
Oh, okay. So this is what you said. Hey, Roz and Mocha, this is the only podcast to make me laugh uncontrollably in the middle of the subway. I've been listening to you guys since I was little. I used to purposely be late to school just to listen to the 8:40 news with my dad in the car. From elementary school to high school, and now when I drive around, I can't see my life without laughing uncontrollably to Roz and Mocha. What's your life like now?
I mean, I'm always going to school. Every time I'm on the subway, the podcast just keeps me awake, especially for my 8 a.m. classes like today.
Okay, what are you taking in school?
I'm studying history and philosophy.
What are you going to do with that degree?
I don't know. Hopefully either be a teacher, be a professor.
Yeah, you can only you really got like one path with that, which is teaching, right?
Yeah, kind of just sticking with it for as long as I can.
Can you get a job at like a museum with that kind of degree?
Yeah, you actually can.
Oh, there you go.
Can, but I think I love the idea of teaching and kind of like spreading the words of philosophy around.
Mm-hmm. You should start a cult. Like come up with your own teachings. You know what I mean? It's not that hard.
Yeah.
People do it all the time.
Yeah, no. Well, that's what, writing a book is for. Maybe one day, I might write my own book too.
Yeah, you should start a cult. That'd be cool.
So history and philosophy, I don't know anything about either of those. How do they intertwine?
I mean, philosophy is all about ancient Greece and the growth from there. So it kind of all intertwines with the beliefs from hundreds of years ago. So it kind of just works out together. And I just find a lot of interest in both. So I took the opportunity to take it.
If there's one thing you could teach us right now, what would that be? From like what you've learned recently.
From what I've learned is to really just question your beliefs, to really ensure that they are very accurate in what you actually believe. Because a lot of times the things we believe aren't what we truly think they are. The roots of it isn't as clear as day as we think they are.
You're already sounding like a cult leader.
Next up, you're going to be like, here's a water bottle, drink this now.
Yeah. Now, would you let your disciples like wear their own clothes, or would you be like a robes only kind of cult leader?
I would be your own clothes type of girl.
Really, huh?
No matching t-shirts at least, so that we could like all identify each other?
I don't think so.
No, but you wouldn't do like a nudist cult or anything like that, eh?
No, not at all.
Those are real popular these days.
Nah, I ain't doing that one though.
You're not?
No.
No, but that's it. It's about bearing all, right? Like if you're gonna bare your soul, you got to bare the outside too. Otherwise, how do you show loyalty?
No, I think the furthest I would go is maybe like undies and like a tank top.
Yeah.
But like my boxer briefs.
Maybe that would be a great cult uniform. Is if everybody had to wear tank tops and undies all the time.
That's as far as I'm going. I'm not stripping down.
No, you wouldn't, huh?
No.
Yeah, people do for cults, man. It's easy. People, you could easily grab a few people.
Hey, do they feed you?
You start
like
with
when you start living with them.
It's a compound.
Yeah.
Well, you have to cook. You have to cook.
I got to cook my own meals.
Well, no, because it's like a community, right? So you one day maybe you're on latrine duty, right? And then the next day, and then the next day you're in the kitchen. Right. Next day, you're with the horses.
Are you allowed to leave?
No, God,
at all.
No.
What if I need something?
No, it's called excommunicating. So you are not only are you not allowed to leave, but you're not allowed to talk to anybody back in the
What
bad
if I
world.
needed something and I had to order it from like Amazon?
No, like what?
Like, could I ask Lynn, like, yo, I need, my headphones broke. I need new AirPods or something.
The questions would then be, why do you need them?
So I could listen to like podcasts and music.
Why do you need
like,
that
can
distraction?
You order?
What is going on with you that you need that type of distraction?
I just need a break. Like, there's a bunch of us here.
Though? A break from what?
All these teachings on philosophy and like questioning everything.
What do you need a break from?
I just need a break.
You came here looking for a break. This is the break.
I know, but this is now becoming too much.
What is too much though?
Because
who says too much?
Because it's like 24 hours school.
You
Who
don't
wants
know.
That?
You don't know.
And then I gotta go work in the kitchen.
You don't know what's too much yet. Now take that tank top off.
I'm not taking the tank top off.
That's how it starts.
No,
that's
I'm not
how they
taking
break
the tank
you.
top off.
That's how they break you.
Hey, Lynn, would your compound have a gym? Like if I wanted to work out?
Oh, for sure.
No, you work the field, Holmes.
The field?
Yes.
Bruh.
Yes.
Been there, done that.
Yo, Lynn, you're the best. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Your forearms would be so huge from giving so many massages.
Bro, that ain't it. All right. I'm not joining your cult though, Lynn.
Maury's already in his tank top.
Yeah, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Mocha all the way.
Hey, love you, girl. Have a great day at school, okay?
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
We are the Roz and Mocha Show. He's Roz and Mocha. Damn it, Maury's here. Maria's here. Shem, a.k.a. Cheesecake, a.k.a. Pork Tart, is here. a.k.a. Gentle Jesus.
Wow. Gentle Jesus. I like that. I started watching another 2.5-hour movie yesterday, and I fell asleep like 4 minutes into it, and then I went back. Because I like doing that. I like watching movies I've seen. If I'm going to have a nap, right? Because I wanted to, I was going to sleep for about 40 minutes yesterday. And I'll always put something on that I've seen before, just so I'm not interested, right? Okay. Just so I know what's going on, everything else. And so this is always my thing. Catherine works from home, right? Oftentimes she's out, she's doing shoots, she's doing everything else. And I'm kind of I got a couple hours where I'm left alone. But things that seem normal to you, but then when your partner sees you do them, you realize that they're judging you and that it's not normal, right? Because if I'm going to have a nap, what I like to put on are super violent gangster movies.
Jeez. So what'd you put on yesterday?
Right? The Departed.
Never seen it. Who's in that?
The Departed is incredible. The Departed might have the greatest cast ever assembled of actors.
The Departed.
Yeah, hold on here.
From 2006.
Bro, they got everybody in this.
Yeah.
Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson. Oh, Mark Wahlberg. Oh, wow.
Leonardo
DiCaprio,
yeah. It may be the greatest cast, right?
Martin Sheen?
Martin Sheen's in it. Alec Baldwin's in it. Everybody's in it. It's so good. So, but it's very violent, right? It's extremely violent. And then, so I like to put that on. I turn the volume at a reasonable level. And then
what's reasonable?
Where I can still hear the gunshots.
Okay.
Right?
Catherine's in the other room hearing all this?
No, but then I lay down on the couch, right?
But if you fall asleep 4 minutes in,
so this
is
what
bang, bang, bang.
So this is what happened is that I laid down on the couch. She's in the office working. I lay down on the couch. I put this on nice and low. I get a cat. I put a cat on my chest. I'm ready to fall asleep for 40 minutes. I set my alarm. I put the movie on. And then I'm dozing off. And then all I hear is, what the hell are you doing? Right? And I was like, and I'm all groggy. And I turn around and she's sitting at the table right behind me where I'm sleeping, watching the movie. Horrified. Because I can sleep through this.
Thinking in her mind.
Yeah, but I like to fall asleep through violent gangster movies, right? I don't want to watch a romantic comedy, and I don't want to watch the news, and I don't want to watch...
you've never said that.
I've never said that. Why would you ever say that?
I guess, sure.
Right? But
that's a risky move. If you know she's at home, and you know you're going to fall asleep, and you know you're going to put on a violent movie.
I know, but I'm just go...
you have to be prepared. That's on you.
I know it's on me, but we've been together now almost 20 years. And she didn't know that about me. She learned something new about me yesterday. I would have liked to have thought that after 20 years, she would have learned something new about me that maybe would have warmed her heart. Right? But it didn't. She looked horrified.
Maybe you looked cute sleeping.
Covered in cats.
Yeah, I cover myself in cats. I get all comfy. I make a womb, and then I just watch violent gangster movies. But to me, that's my thing, and I think that that's okay, and I shouldn't be judged for that.
I mean, I fall asleep to Forensic Files.
Same thing,
yeah,
right?
That makes sense, though, bro.
Yeah, that you're just doing. That's research, though, Maury. I'm just trying to have stuff on in the back. I'm not trying to learn how to become a gangster.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5,
kiss925.com,
or download the Seeker app.